Danger. The emergency destruct system is now activated.
Tried warning y'all. Listen, y'all chose not to listen. So maybe this time around, yeah, you can pay close attention.
Now who the fuck is this? Spitting that slick shit. The infamous clique you nitwits can't get with. The dynamic duo from the land of the snow. Quick to bury kids with an avalanche of a flow. My testicles hang like coconuts on trees. Low enough to scrape the bottom of the ocean and sea. Testing me is not the move you wanna end your career with. I flip a flawless flow that's flat out fearless.
Oh geez, good grief, another cat acting violent. Every rapper wants beef like they own the Atkins diet. First Biggie and Pac, then Nas and the Rock. Then these kids went and seen Rabbit serve Papa Doc. Now they think the raps are hot and they battle MCs. Please, most of you new jacks will collapse to your knees. UP's our lyrical block is loaded and cocked. And believe we ain't firing no warning shots.
I tried warning you, but you chose not to listen. So now your family will be mourning you, cause you made a bad decision. I thought I did my best at warning you, but you chose not to hear me. So now your family will be mourning you, and the pain will hurt severely.
Yo, I ain't no killer or gangster, I'm an ill word arranger. Quick to spill verbs of anger, fuck with the prophets, danger. You cats are in the closet like hangers. Strangers flock to me like I'm Christ in a manger. We the tightest man, spit flames with mics in hands. So haters they get burned just like great white bands. Try to change our flight plans and you won't prevail. Like passengers on flight 93, we fight like hell.
You might as well hang it up and get the fuck out of Dodge. Son, you're delirious if you think you're touching my squad. Sober up and get them silly thoughts up out of your head before I unleash the beast to rip your posse to shreds. Listen man, I'm lethal with a pen in the hand. Embarrass you in front of your girl, your friends and your fam. And I'm not giving a damn. Kid, we warned you before, and now you're just another casualty of lyrical war. I tried warning you, but you chose not to listen. So now your family will be mourning you, cause you made a bad decision. I thought I did my best at warning you, but you chose not to hear me. So now your family will be mourning you, and the pain will hurt severely. Yeah, we keep you hotter than 150-degree fever, higher than an endless supply of green reefer. Please believe us, the UPs we peak meters with heavy hitting beats that blow subs and freeze tweeters. Jess is a pro, take a track, bless it with flows, getting fan mail from chicks signed with X's and O's. Beats and lyrics, you should know I'm special with those. Rep the show from the start till the session is closed.
Hey yo, you nerds are nervous, spit words with no purpose. The furthest thing from a superb confirmed wordsmith. You herbs deserve to burn quick. 2 years later and you fly, this fucking bird still ain't learned shit. We earn the shine, confirm the omen and rhyme. Still smoking, knowing it's a moment in time. Like cokeheads, got you all addicted to my lines. And your only fix is to hit replay or rewind.
I tried warning you, but you chose not to listen. So now your family will be mourning you, cause you made a bad decision. I thought I did my best at warning you, but you chose not to hear me. So now your family will be mourning you, and the pain will hurt severely. Yo, Madison.
Yo, what up, Jess?
Yo, we been through a lot, man.
We been through plenty.
Couple cats from Northeast Minneapolis.
Right.
Came up out of nowhere.
Man, who'da ever thought?
Seen a lot of crews disintegrate.
Like they here 1 minute, gone the next.
A lot of critics tried to bring the hate and hold us back.
We seen
but
that.
You know what? All in all, we weathered the storm, man. We're still here. Look at us now.
Yo, I wasn't cool. Headbanger looks. Hated school. Fed up with them books. Life was cruel. Till I met up with some crooks. Then the turn my life took, no one could have predicted. My musical taste, they shifted. Found new ways I was gifted. I went from screeching guitars to ill speech, verses and bars. Losing heavy metal, moved to rapping over instrumentals. no credentials, had to prove myself with pens and pencils. I scrapped pages, was laughed at on stages, but by God's grace, I paid dues, improved and moved from unknown to a known and respected crew. By album 2, we knew we was sent here for a reason. Had fans in different regions, pledging their allegiance that everyone's believing and the prophets succeeding. Against all logic and reason and doubts of achievement, went from dreaming I wish and what ifs to seeing kids rocking our shirts, reciting rhymes from all discs. Like an eclipse, many tried to block the prophet shine, knock our song topics and rhymes. We left the optics blind, branched out like tropical vines. We top of the line, never thought to resign and made impossible climbs. Design our music to reflect the way that we live, inspire kids not to make the same mistakes that we did. Look at us now, everyone's so happy and proud. We lifted the shroud of doubt and cleared the sky of its clouds.
Look at us now, look at how hard we've tried.
All the ups and downs and the tears we've cried.
Look how far we've come and all the success we've had.
Look at how we take a fall and we bounce right back.
Look at the critics, we were never given a chance,
but we stepped up to the plate and hit it into the stands.
We've done things that they said we shouldn't,
but if I could do it all over again, believe me I wouldn't.
I've never been the type of cat to be labeled as average. I've always tried to raise the bar and exceed the standards. Never let a critic dictate the way that I live, the way that I is, the way that I am, the way that I spit. I've always stood firm in what I believe, never back down from those who try disrupting my dream. In the face of adversity, we've answered the call and overcame the odds when we've had our backs to the wall. I've heard my share of foul and negative words. A lot of crews projected the hurt and tried to put our face in the dirt. The phrase "you'll never make it work" has been stated many times. Some MCs have even spoke of us with hatred in their rhymes. People have counted us out and laughed at our face, never gave us any chance like we were last in a race. But times have changed, we've made our move over the years. Now we got them scared, looking over their shoulder in fear. We done crept up, and even though some say it's a shame that it's too big a risk just to get a taste of the fame, man, it was painted in my picture of life. Trust me, I know, cause I'm convinced we were destined to take this road. And if you still don't believe me, go and peep our website, check out our forum and all the posts that all the heads write. Cause when I say we're worldwide, I'm just stating the facts. From every continent, providence, and state on the map, we get love from all over the globe. It's kind of funny cause we came from nothing, now we're doing national shows. Look at us now, sometimes I can't believe it myself, but I'm thankful and I wouldn't trade it for anything else. Look at us now, look at how hard we've tried.
All the ups and downs and the tears we've cried.
Look how far we've come and all the success we've had.
Look at how we take a fall and we bounce right back.
Look at the critics, we were never given a chance,
but we stepped up to the plate and hit it into the stands.
We've done things that they said we shouldn't,
but if I could do it all over again, believe me I wouldn't.
Believe me, I wouldn't do it any different. I do it the exact same way. Sometimes it seems like no matter what I say, no matter what I do, no matter how hard I try to make you see, you just can't feel what I feel. So I don't expect you to understand anymore. It's a mystery to most, the passion you'll find in the heart of an artist that baffles the mind. It's difficult for the average dude who listens to understand the soul of a true musician. The yearning and fire, the burning desire to take what you have and reach higher and higher. The sacrifice and drive to never say die, even though some people may never understand why.
If I had to refrain from music, I'd go insane and lose it. Maybe these words somehow will explain or prove it. Some say I chose a road with the dead end, that I'm headed in the wrong direction with my best friend. Listen, I've seen too many cats with the dream and a goal that just seem to quit believing for some reason, even though they knew it's what they wanted down deep within their soul, but it seemed too out of reach, so they ceased and let it go. Fears of failure, I had to conquer and control. See, music is a love that gets stronger as I grow. It's like a fucking drug that I honor, cause I know if I didn't do it, my blood could no longer flow. So in order to survive, I rely on these songs to keep me alive after I die and I'm gone. I know in your eyes you might think that I'm wrong, but this feeling in my heart is why I keep pressing on.
I don't expect you to understand anything. I know you think what I'm chasing's a petty dream, but this is what I've always wished for and wanted. And if I could, I would show you, I promise. But I don't expect you to understand what I do. I can tell my actions, they puzzle you, but I refuse to live with regret.
And for you to understand me, that's not what I expect. See, I believe we're given a gift the moment we're conceived, and early in our life we know just what it be. So do you use your gift or ignore it totally? Do you choose to quit or explore your possibilities? If I look back and seen how my days were spent, and I knew that I never even made an attempt, or I tried but didn't give 100%, then I could never truly live happy and content.
I've tried many times to explain how I feel, how I hear a melody and get goosebumps and chills. But you would rather go out and party all the time, when I'd rather sit at home, make a beat and write a rhyme. But if it's not in you, there's no way to explain, cause it needs to be flowing through your vessels and your veins. Cause you would never understand the thrill and the rush of a fan who shows love and says they're feeling your stuff. Now some might say I put my life on hold, cause I've been following my heart since I was 12 years old. My pops told me that I shouldn't do what he did and just ignore the love for music he influenced me with. But I can't, I'm already in way too deep. My soul is dedicated to music faithfully. God's creativity radiates through me. If there was just some way that I can make you see,
I don't expect you to understand anything. I know you think what I'm chasing's a petty dream, but this is what I've always wished for and wanted. And if I could, I would show you, I promise. But I don't expect you to understand what I do. I can tell my actions, they puzzle you, but I refuse to live with regret. And for you to understand me, that's not what I expect. I don't expect you to understand anything, but this is what I've always wished for and wanted. But I don't expect you to understand what I do, but I refuse to live with regret. And for you to understand me, that's not what I expect.
I call my biting work cool world of the beat regeneration, beat regeneration, cool world of the beat regeneration, beat regeneration. Listen closely now. Listen closely now. Oh man. Oh man. Man. Wild stuff. Wild stuff. Oh man. Man. Oh man. Oh man. And everything is groovy. Groovy, right? Listen closely now. Listen closely now. Oh man. He's just like God. God, man. God, man. You know? You know? And everything is groovy, right?
ABCD either PQ, motherfucker. I start the Dairy Queen for a chocolate malt, mega French fries with a lot of salt. Yo, what up, son? It's Jess. Look, man, you gotta get these verses done. I've been on my P's and Q's lately, man. I got verses left and right. We got this EP to drop, man.
Right.
What you got for me today?
Yo, it's time to break out this losing streak. Speak with the heat, exit out the seat where I've been seated for weeks. Starving to eat, now it's time to feed my hunger and feast. Wanted it, my skills was alive but it ceased. Time to release what I've been holding inside. The lotions applied, moisturized, the smell that was dry. No more down in the dump, sitting in a slump. Gotta get it crunk, make it bump, make it gravy, minus the lumps. Aligning my ducks and taking them out. Apply water to the drought, break the silence with the shout I'm talking about. Going all out, no more excuses. Cut the nooses, hit them so hard it leaves bruises. I'm blowing fuses, speakers and such. Got the touch like Jordan when he scores in the clutch. Dropping gems like a jewelry clutch. I'm untouched and experienced, just like virgins and sluts. Working this pen, look, my brain's working again.
Son, you got a dope verse, yeah?
For certain, my friend, verses burning again, just like untamed flames. I'm back on track, no more derailed trains. All I need is my paper mate and my meat, with a big Jess beat, hot like Florida heat. Ain't got no more torn sheets, went back to writer's block, took some chalk and wrote my rhymes across the sidewalk.
I got a bad case of writer's block. I'm hoping someday that it will stop. Why does this always happen to me? My creative door's locked and I ain't got the key. Oh no, I got a bad case of writer's block. I'm hoping someday that it will stop. I feel empty within. I need to find some creativity to get to making my pen.
Believe me, son, I know of that place you speak. Because I live on writer's block 6 days a week. And sometimes on the 7th day I can come out and play and put in the words to say what I wanna say. But most of the time I find myself triple checking my every sentence, cause I swear that somebody's already said it. I'm just saying it's oh so very frustrating. It sucks waiting, cause frankly I don't have enough patience. Cause I be drawing such blanks in my brain that some days I feel like I can't even write my own name, let alone a dope verse to fill up a whole page. It's like my dreams of Soul Train are slowly going down the drain. If you're an MC, you know what I'm saying, cause we've all been on that roller coaster going insane. On your knees begging God please, hoping and praying to send some flows your way and stop the snowing and raining. Just one sunny day to get you into your zone, so you can grab your notebook and scribble a poem, but get it out while you can and be happy you wrote it, cause you'll be back taking a nap on writer's block before you know it, huh? But when I find a groove and finally my brain's thawed, I got no time to lose, so I write until the flame's gone. That's when writer's block is in for some major pain, y'all, just like I was in a wooded forest with a chainsaw.
I got a bad case of writer's block. I'm hoping someday that it will stop. Why does this always happen to me? My creative door's locked and I ain't got the key. Oh no, I got a bad case of writer's block. I'm hoping someday that it will stop. I feel empty within. I need to find some creativity and get to making my pen. Yeah, I got a bad case of writer's block. Case of writer's block. I need to find some creativity and get to making my pen, yeah.
Yo, we known all over, classic like Coca-Cola, blasting into Yodas from Cali to Nova Scotia. These cats from Minnesota who flip like Motorola, never quit and say it's over. Make hits like Rose and Sosa, from not rich and so close to hot shit from no coast. On every block like a bitter rod, playing non-stop, racing against the clock, not wasting a tick of talk, replacing this shitty pop, more airplay than 50 got. We came a long way from working hard and long days to Randy and Dante, shocking with these bomb plays. Even where your mom stays, we bang out to your Monte. With earthquake and bass that always causes shockwaves. The group you heard about, yup, from word of mouth. Coming out the nasty north, not the dirty south. The ones they used to doubt, and now they brag about. It's funny how damn quickly the hate faded out. We went from broke to rich and we went from demos to hits and sit back, take sips and hit your lie. We bout to rip this shit and we keep it moving, it's so live. On the rise and so high, beats like a 4-5, packing heat, no lie, nose dive, y'all crash, haters just play the back, state to state, we on the map, make no mistake, we all we that, keep it moving, it's so live. On the rise and so high, beats like a 4-5, packing heat, no lie, nose dive, y'all crash, haters just play the back, state to state, we on the map, make no mistake, we all that.
As I excite your mind with the lines that I rhyme with, you can't define this, St. Paul's finest, it's hard to find this, disguised from the naked eye like a virus, missed like the fine print, still out my mind and I don't think I'ma find it soon, but I'ma blind the room, not from vibrant jewels, but from the shine when I spit rhymes right in the booth, it looks like light is striking the booth, I might be striking at you, aim the infrared right at your crew, have the pit bulls bite at you dudes, leaving the blood-stained design on your shoes, it's like a fun game that I'll never lose, cause I'm ahead of your moves, ahead of your thoughts, ahead of my time, so I'm ahead of you. Words will do to your head what a Beretta do. From that coast to that one, I snap with the action to crack your back in half, and that's just from rapping. We got this game, no rhymes, it's all locked. We inside your brain, just wait till we drop. Minnesota hip hop, you know it don't stop. We keep it moving and so live.
On the rise and so high.
Beats like a 4-5.
Packing heat, no lie.
Nosedive.
Y'all crash.
Haters just
play the back.
State to state
We on the map.
Make no mistake.
We all that. Keep it moving and so live.
On the rise and so high.
Beats like a 4-5.
Packing heat, no lie.
Nosedive.
Y'all crash.
Haters just
play the back.
State to state.
We on the map.
Make no mistake.
We all that.
Live as it gets. 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 Get. Live as it gets. 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 Get. Live as it gets. Live as it gets. Live as it gets. Get. Live as it gets. Live as it gets. Live as it gets. Live as it gets.
Yeah, you guys are dope though, man. You're dope.
Nah, man. Dude, I was born in the same earth as you were. You know what I'm saying? Too. My blood flows through my veins just like you. I ain't no android or something. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I'm just like you. You're just like me. You think it ain't true, but you just don't see.
I'm just like you. You're just like me. La da da dee dee dee.
Hey yo, it's kind of funny how an audience will judge you. Some people hate you and some people love you. Some people flat out can't get enough of you and put you on a pedestal like nobody's above you. Just because they heard you spitting verses on a CD, they think that you're a superstar with videos on TV. Like you got it made, fully loaded Escalade, big house, palm trees, sipping Remy in the shade. Look, I'm here to tell you cats that's just not real. Yo, we do this independently without a record deal. I drive a school bus, man, how extravagant is that? I'm so broke I couldn't change the oil in a Cadillac. I'm not immune to the everyday struggle and the stress. I'm just a middle class American trying to do my best. Sure, I might be a little more gifted than a few, but the bottom line is I'm no different than you. True, dude, I'm just like you. You're just like me. You think it ain't true, but you just don't see.
I'm just like you. You're just like me. La da da dee 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 dee.
Dude, I'm just like you. You're just like me. You think it ain't true, but you just don't see.
I'm just like you. You're just like
about me.
La da da dee dee dee. Yo, when I'm out and about, cats be shouting me out, looking with doubt like you're the dude who wrote wrong route. This so shocked with amazement. I walk the same pavement, talk and make statements. I'm not locked in some basement. Yes, I flow outrageous, but still I'm far from greatness. Check my bank statements if you think I'm rich and famous. Every week I'm at my 9 to 5 so I can eat and stay alive. Usually I'm sleep deprived, that's why you can't see my eyes. Look, I'm not hanging out with groupies or crooks. Truly you're shook. I like to watch movies and cook. And giving me a demo dog kill, that ain't gonna help. Especially when we're out here trying to get a deal ourselves. And it's true, we might be on the radio or in the news, but my bills are past due while I'm paying these dues. And I'm not trying to be a jerk, thanks for rocking our shirt. But yo, I gotta bounce, dog, I'm running late for work. Gotta go pee.
Dude, I'm just like you. You're just like me. You think it ain't true, but you just don't see.
I'm just like you. You're just like me. La da da dee 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 dee.
Dude, I'm just like you. You're just like me. You think it ain't true, but you just don't see.
I'm just like you. You're just like me. La da da dee dee dee.
Believe you me, I wish that I was famous and rich, buying Powerball tickets, hoping I win that bitch. Yo, I do my own laundry, I ain't got a maid. Been giving myself a fade ever since the 10th grade. People seem to look at us like we're a different type of species. Kids get all excited when they get a chance to meet me. Well, I appreciate it and I'm flattered, it's true, but take away the rapper image and I'm just like you. Yeah.
Believe me, bro, I know that we're destined to blow, but still I gotta shovel snow and got the lawn to mow, and I can flow with the best of them. It's just that I don't have the videos, hoes in the dough like the rest of them. Peace to Chris Farmer, cause of you, we a little larger. Now we're known in even more cities and harbors, but still we're just some ordinary guys with extraordinary rhymes. Holler at us when you see us rolling by, come on.
Dude, I'm just like you, you're just like me. You think it ain't true, but you just don't see.
I'm just like you, you're just like me. La da da dee 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 dee.
Dude, I'm just like you, you're just like me. You think it ain't true, but you just don't see.
I'm just like you, you're just like me. La da da dee 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 dee.
Dude, I'm just like you, you're just like me. You think it ain't true, but you just don't see.
I'm just like you, you're just like me. La da da dee dee dee.
I'm just like you're just like me. You think it ain't true, but you just don't see.
I'm just like you, you're just like me. La da da dee 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 dee.
Alright, I tell you what, we'll start him off. About here, I guess. 2, 3, 4.
Running high. When it comes to dope shit, yo, we keep it coming like pornography. Average Joe schmoes when they flow, do it so sloppily. Yes, indeed, Jess and Glow Pesci got the formula. Any MCs wanna test, call the coroner. Dog, I'm warning ya, cause it's not a pretty thing. Shit gets hella messy when you're calling Jesse in the ring. So in other words, I'd advise you to not try unless you wanna taste the dose of turnbuckle pot pie. Supercalifragilistic, you got halitosis. I'm ripping into these fuckers so vicious and ferociously. Son, you ain't as dope as we, woe is me. You're smashing all your hopes and dreams. And noticeably, we're the top guns in the skies. You motherfuckers can't see us like the sun's in your eyes. So if you wanna step up, you gon' get served and murdered. If you're searching for that raw shit, look no further. It's just that good old fashioned shit talking material. Blasting through your district, banging out your stereo. It's just that good old fashioned shit talking material. Blasting through your district, banging out your stereo.
Yo, it's time for another lesson in rhyme and preciseness. In your entire life, you never heard timing quite like this. We Pied Pipers till you rats that lie lifeless. To do something with your rap, size ciphers driving me nuts like a pair of balls. Getting a driver's license, a pen and pad, 2 bucks, spitting fire, it's priceless. You gotta like this, how I appear every year or so. Every guest appearance giving me more ways to keep breaking and bending you hoes. In the beginning, the flows was in my foes. How you suppose you contended with those? Nobody knows. I'm attacking like a Wendigo, turning body shades of red, blue, purple, and indigo. Not in Minnesota, hearts in it though. Got a twin set of Vikings who don't go for shit when I spit it, yo. So if you wanna get wild, you better sit it and wish on a North Star that I don't rip you apart for
It's just that good old fashioned shit talking material. Blasting through your district, banging out your stereo. It's just that good old fashioned shit talking material. Blasting through your district, banging out your stereo. Check the crowd, son, all you hear is oohs and ahs. I'm well endowed, got your girl ready to lose a bra. Who's the boss? Step up and we'll bruise your jaw. All I really gotta do is give my crew the nod. Okay, you better obey the rules and laws. We're ready to blow and no one can defuse the bomb. You dudes is wrong, thinking you can abuse my squad. Son, you're dreaming, wake up and turn your snoozer off.
Yeah, and once you awaken, I'm dropping the curses, popping like verses. Can you see what's not on the surface? I pounce in your dermis. So many clowns, yeah, we not in the circus. Shorten your circus, staying focused with purpose. Unleashing the locusts, I hurt trust. When Big Jesse and Pesci emerges with a merge brush coming, better have your bitch ass on the first bus. I'm hot to dab, not too many can rock and pass. Who you think turn the saint to shots is Pesci?
Yeah. It's just that good old fashioned shit talking material. Blasting through your district, banging out your stereo. It's just that good old fashioned shit talking material. Blasting through your district, banging out your stereo.
Y'all done messed up. Y'all done made low cash next up.
This shit is whack, let's cut the chit chat. I'll do away with your career in a minute flat.
Some amplified sound of destruction. You don't want none of that.
You're nobody and you're pissed at us because we're doing everything that you wish you was.
Evidence that we represent you, we have it.
things that I do it for me, but most of all I do it for you.
You ask me why I do the things that I do it for me, but most of all I do it for you.
You ask me why I do the things that I do it for me, but most of all I do it for you.
I do this for the love of the music, choose not to abuse and misuse it. I do it for the broke kid rolling his Bruce Buick. I do it for the cat with his cocked hat, hoping I reach him before he reaches his gat and cocks it back.
I do it for the fact that I need to state my voice, plus the heavens appointed me, so I have no choice. I stand up for what I believe, no tricks up my sleeve, forever spitting truth and knowledge to the day I'm deceased.
I do it for the streets and burbs, every house and curb. These beats are heard for underdogs, geeks, and nerds. I preach the word to the day they lay me to rot, giving back what I got, cause that's the way I was taught.
I do it for the kids on the block and give them some hope when they feel like their life is at the end of the rope, and shed a little bit of wisdom when they're living like dopes and when they're sitting too close to the edge of the boat.
I do it for those who were told that the dream was a joke, for all those who know exactly what it means to be broke, for anyone who's been hungry without food on their plate, starving artists who create, I know that you can relate.
I do it for my city, my state, and my community. I do it for the ones who stood by us through the scrutiny. We prove to be more than just some dudes on the mic. We've influenced you to change the way you look at your life. You ask me why I do the things that I do it for me, but most of all I do it for you.
You ask me why I do the things that I do it for me, but most of all I do it for you.
You ask me why I do the things that I do it for me, but most of all I do it for you.
You ask me why I do the things that I do it for me, but most of all I do it for you.
I do it for the heads who trust, believe and support us, the fans who adore us. I got nothing but love for ya. I do it cause it fuels my soul. The passion that I have for rapping is beyond my control.
I do it for the Poles and ghettos whose lives were lost, who fought alongside the Jews during the Holocaust. I do it for victims of hate, martyrs and saints who chose a path to be great despite knowing their fate.
I do it for the struggling artist, the hungriest poet, the starving musician. Follow your dreams, never lose focus. Don't ever let nothing or nobody stop you from succeeding. Put your mind to it, you can do it, long as you keep believing.
Yo, I do this because they said it couldn't be done. Ask who believed in us at first and there wouldn't be one. I do this for my family who worked hard all their life, day and night, and did their best just to raise us right.
I do it for my mother and father, my wife and my daughter, my family and friends. Your love enables me to reach farther, and through all the drama, you were still there. Even when life was unfair, you still showed me you cared.
I'll do this for the ignorant cats who judge us by our pigment. Now they banging their heads, tearing their ligaments. I do this for those inspired by our songs. The truth is you've been our inspiration all along. You ask me why I do the things that I do it for me, but most of all I do it for you.
You ask me why I do the things that I do it for me, but most of all I do it for you.
You ask me why I do the things that I do it for me, but most of all I do it for you.
You ask me why I do the things that I do it for me, but most of all I do it for you.
You ask me why I do the things that I do it for me, but most of all I do it for you.
You ask me why I do the things that I do it for me, but most of all I do